Hi everyone. Today we are going to get a passed on loved one message. So really try to connect to your passed on loved one. I'm going to pull specific characteristics. So this is going to be more of a specific reading. Oh my goodness. Okay, so we already had 3 cards fall out, and one is on the bottom, so I can't grab it right now, but it says wise and old soul. We have funny, we have sweet, and then it's funny because we have mean coming out, and that's, you can't see the funny, it's in yellow, but it's funny, sweet, mean, and old soul. So I was definitely like mean because I feel like I already feel their energy, but it's not a real mean energy. It's like, I just feel like a stern, right? This person can be super sweet, super loving. They're like kind of giving me an image of my dad, where it's like they're really stern when they need to be stern, and they're really, really nice most of the time. But if you make them mad, oh boy, they're mad. You know what I mean? Let's see. Oh, I feel like this is more of a message to you. You could think they're really beautiful, but they think that you're beautiful. And they were super loving. I could just feel that type of energy, down to earth, and kids. I was gonna say, I feel like this is a parent figure coming through. I definitely feel parent figure. So we're gonna, I'm gonna say it's like a mom or a dad coming through. I feel like there's more of a dad here, more than anything. And you could have kids. This energy is making me feel of my dad a lot, so I definitely think there is a dad here more than anything. However, this could be a grandpa, this could be an uncle, like somebody that was like a dad figure to you. That's who is coming through, and he's letting me know that he thinks that you are so beautiful. With that beautiful card coming out, I definitely knew like right away that it was like, you are so beautiful. And they love you so much. He wants to let you know that like he loves you and he is supporting you. I just feel like he wants to let you know that he's so proud of like the person that you have become. If you question that often, he's really proud of how he had that impact, or how he raised you. Like, he's really proud of like that person that you have become. And you could have kids with this kids coming out. And he's watching over them. And if you don't have kids yet, it's like he has them. I can see like kids running around, so he's like watching over them until they're ready to be here. And then here's down to earth kids. So yeah, if you don't have kids yet, he will be sending you kids. I can feel that message very strongly. Like, he'll be sending you children, but he has them now with him, and he's letting you know that they are definitely beautiful kids, and he loves them, and he's going to watch over them and protect them, and he watches over you and protects you significantly. Let's pull some messages from heaven and see some specifics of what he has to say. Oh, tears cleanse the soul. We are so connected. And you have a lot of water coming out. And here's another water card. We are soulmates. For you, if you're somebody who really worries about like crying, or you really feel, give me one second. Sorry, my mom keeps blowing up my phone, and I'm like, she's like, hurry, and I'm like, I'm in the middle of a reading. Sorry. So, tears cleanse the soul. It's okay to cry. I feel like he's trying to let you know that like it's okay to cry. You can take a minute to cry. And I feel like that's something that's coming out too, is like when I said that he was very stern. I feel like that's what he's like trying to say, is like, it's okay to cry. And sometimes you feel him, because like you guys are very, very connected. You guys are very connected. And it's like, I feel like he like tries to like give you signs to let you know like, yes, this is where to go, or like letting you know that he's still here and he's still watching you, because he is. Like, here you two are. you guys are still together. And I just feel like this overall, like, of a proud energy. So let's see what he said. It says, explore new ventures, move forward with confidence. We are with you. See what else comes through. Definitely trust your soul and where you want to go. Seek professional help if you need to. Oh, we are so proud. Spread your wings. Oh, okay. So a couple things. I could just feel his energy of, like, being very stern, and maybe he was somebody who was like, no, don't cry, don't do this, don't do that, like, don't cry. And you kind of, like, listened to that, right? You were more into that energy of, like, yeah, okay. And so you're very hard to be openly emotional, and, like, not in a bad way, but, like, you should be, okay? Like, you need to open up, and you need to welcome that love, and you deserve it. And he's like, I'm sorry that I didn't give you that moment. And I feel like this is more like, if you were a daughter, like, he treated you very, like, stern because he didn't know how to like, be that, like, tender, if that makes sense. And he's, like, telling you that he's sorry for that, but he's really proud of, like, how great of a person you are. And he just wants you to know it's okay to be emotional, and he's really sorry for, like, blocking that. And even if you're male, like, either way, like, male or female, like, you need to be in touch with your emotions. And I think a lot of males, like, have problems with that as well, is, like, they're not that in touch with most of their emotions, and so it's harder for them. And it's like, I'm sorry that I wasn't that in touch with my emotions, and I wish that I was, to make that easier on you, right? And if you need to talk to him with this seek professional help, just talk out loud. Talk out loud, because he's listening to you. He's, like, right here. He's like, I'm here. I'm standing here. I want to talk. I want. It's like he wants to be there. He wants to help you. And there's something new that you're either going to go into or that you're trying to go into. And he's like, go for it. It's meant for you. It's your time to spread your wings and fly. Escape your past. I feel like for you, you're so used to like the past, or you're so used to like your normal, right? Like, you grew up with something, and so you're like, no, this is, like, how I want it to stay, or this is just how it works, right? And for you, it's like, no, it's different, and you know that you have, like, a different calling. And what's coming to mind is, like, it's like, maybe everybody worked this specific job, right? Like, they all had decent jobs, but they were basically, you know, they all had, like, a 9-to-5. It was all real basic jobs, whatever. And now you want to go do something where you're more like, I want to do something for myself. Like, I'm now moving into an era where I want to open up my own business. I want to, you know, move up to, like, I feel like a CEO, like, something big in a company. Like, there's some big, massive change that you're trying to go into, and it's like, that's exactly where you belong. Like, you're sensing this revolution that you have for yourself. You are making this change, and you're escaping the past. And not in a bad way. I don't think that, yeah, here you are, here's the full, he's like, take that jump for it. Do not, sorry if you hear my dogs, don't stay in the past. Take that escape, take that jump. The Fool is all about, like, a new beginnings and being, like, open to jumping, right? And there's something new, and he just, like, I just feel this excitement, like, flowing through me. It's like he's letting you know, like, you are sensing this new beginning, and it's time to make a change for you. And I feel like for you, this would be like, you would be the first in your family to make this big of a change, or make this much of a difference, right? And if this is, like, opening up your own business, like, you'd be the first one to be successful in that. And everybody's like, no, don't do that. Yeah, here it is. Big changes, new opportunities coming in. Keep going for it. Do not hold yourself back, because you're feeling it for a reason. You are sensing this big change for a reason, because it's happening. That's exactly what I'm saying. Like, you're sensing a big change, and it's happening. It's your time to make that jump for it. Yes, revolution. And then here we go. We're putting an end. We're having a new beginning. It's time. We are are in this like new phase, he's really like specifically telling me that like you're different than everything else. And it's not like I don't feel like it was a negative like upbringing or anything like that. Like I really don't. I just feel like there is more that you have to live for, or there's more that you have to offer, right? Like he's like, I have so much more for them than like that they know. Like I don't know how to explain it, but he's just like, I just feel like you're going to be the first one in your family to experience that, whether this be love, finance, like comfortability. Like I don't feel like there was a bad like upbringing. I really don't. But he's letting me know that like whatever it was for you, like you're different and you have this massive change. And I think that scares you a little bit, but you're going to make this change. We're escaping from the past. You're sensing this big change coming in because we're putting an end. We're different from everything else. Yeah, you're different. You're going to have success. You are different from the rest, and not in a bad way. It's like, it's so good. You're strong-headed. You know exactly where you want to go. It keeps you, yeah. You're like, I want to be in charge of my future. Yeah, you're not, it's like, here you are. It's like, I know that I want something better. I know that I want to be somewhere new. That's what you know. You feel that in your heart. You know that in your soul. You want something new. This is like being in charge, making sure that it happens. Like, I know that this is what my heart is calling me to, so I'm going to make my mind work me to get there. And here's this big change that's going to happen because I'm now in charge. And anything that took a while to happen, like, now we're finally here. This news that was kind of like delayed or wasn't there, like it's now here because we're making that change. We're now in charge. And that's just something very specific from him. It's like being in charge and taking control of that situation and whatever that is for you. But there's like something massively changing. And you know what's crazy? I don't know why this just popped in my head, but if this ever relates to you, like he doesn't want you to live that like same lifestyle. So if this is not around like a career and this is more like around a lifestyle where there's a couple messages coming through. So this could be health-wise where like you could have like some health problems, and it could be where it was passed down and it's like you're not taking care of that. He wants to let you know that like he wishes that he would have changed or lived differently, so that way those would have never been a problem. But not only that, there's like another message where it's like he wants your lifestyle to change, and this can resonate with some rather than others, but it's like there's a path that you've been going down, and it's not that it's a bad path, but I feel like it's the same kind of path that was like I don't want to say like in a bad way, but I'm going to say it, but like it's 2022, almost 2023, right? And it's like the more empowerment, like if you're female, like, you know, you're not just going to be pushed around by male, like, and I feel like that's more of like a type of energy where I'm getting. It's like, don't be that housewife. And if this goes like either way for you, I just feel like, and you could be male for this, but I just feel like there's something where it's like you need to find that like empowerment. I just feel like that type of energy where it's like it's 2023 and like you need to, like, why are you living in 1980? Like, that's kind of how I feel, right? And however that resonates with you, but I just feel like if you're letting someone push you around, or you're being this housewife, or you're doing this, that, the other, like, why are you doing that? Like, this is not 1980. And that's like the type of energy I feel. And I'll always say that too. Like, I literally will always say when something like stupid comes around or something like that, and like there's something made like that, I'm like, well, that's not how I live by. Like, this is 2023, and like I'm gonna do what I want to do, and I'm gonna, you know what I mean? Because nobody's gonna tell me what I have to do. Like, nobody's in charge of me besides myself, you know? And so I just feel like that type of energy when that like message is coming through, and don't live in the past. Like, he wants you to live differently. Like, there's a different lifestyle that you're living, and you're gonna make that break. You're gonna break that cycle. So let's get one last oracle message and see the final message he has to say. Peace, I'm an instrument of peace. So, two things. One, I think that's a message for you to know that he is at peace. If that resonates with you, he definitely is at peace. And it's like he doesn't have any like earthly worries. He doesn't worry about like what happened here. It was like a learning lesson for him, and even though like he wishes he would have changed, like that's okay, because he can take that as lessons. And he's at peace, and he is so happy watching over you, and he wants you to be at peace too. He wants you to live life the way that you want to, and there's something different for you. You're different, and he wants you to know that you are different. Like, that is just the main message I am getting here, is you're different and you deserve more. Do not live in the past, live in the future, and know that you deserve nothing but beautiful, happy endings. And I think once you realize that, like, that's what's attracted to you. So I really hope everybody enjoyed their messages.